Hi, I'm Evan. Today we're going to be reviewing LG's new C5 OLED. I'm a sales expert with Electronic Express. Been working with them for about 8 years, so I've seen a lot of TVs come through. During those 8 years, LG has led the way in OLED and taken over in popularity. With that, let's get to unboxing. Have some panel accessories, as well as the remote control and user manual. This is the middle portion of the base. And this is our accessory pack. And then in the accessory pack, we've got the 2 sets of screws that will put the base together and the base on the TV. We've got cable management ties, batteries, and a redesigned remote from LG. As you can see, it's slimmed down, square, sleek. A lot thinner profile than their previous year's remotes, while still maintaining Magic Remote functionality. Put all of this to the side for now, except the base portions. Here is the main portion of the base. Remove the side restraints. And then we need to remove the TV. Then we need to leave ourselves a little bit of room on the bottom so where we can attach the base. Looking at the back, the new marbled texture across the back is a very nice touch. I really like that. So here are the 2 pieces of our base. They're going to go together. They've got slots that align with where this back piece is going to slide in. Then secures into place with 2 screws on the bottom. Just like so. And then your pieces are locked together. From there, you'll see 2 tabs here and here that'll align here and here with the back of the television. Once those guide into place, you can then lock the foot and it's ready for the 4 attachment screws to the television. 4 attachment screws are going to be the smaller screws with the washers and the blue Loctite. You want to softly guide them in since they have that Loctite on them. And from there, you want to make sure they're all tightened in. And of course, we can go ahead and take the tape and plastic off of the power cable. We'll leave it like that till we're ready to plug it in. So like with the previous models, we still have our Magic Remote functionality. So the cursor on the screen allows you to be more precise with what you want to do. Along with that, you still get the slimmed down function of the remote with the accuracy of the gyroscope. If you ever want it to disappear, you just immediately can start hitting the directional keys to operate it like a normal TV, or with the flick of the magic wheel, you can bring the cursor back up. It's going to be stand mounted, so it can adjust the audio depending on if it's on a stand or wall mounted. AI Picture Pro is going to adjust the TV calibration to your preferred settings as it learns what picture types you like. AI Sound Pro will do the same thing with audio. For now, we're going to keep those off. Always Ready mode is a way for the screensaver to move and be healthy on the TV while giving you more ambiance in your living room. And we are done with setup. The C-Series has always been one of my favorite TVs to sell. It strikes a balance between high-end performance and accessible pricing. It sits in between the B and the G Series OLED and is available in 42, 48, 55, 65, 77, and 83 inches. While the Gallery Series OLED uses the new Alpha 11 processor and Wi-Fi 6 card, the C-Series uses the 8th generation Alpha 9 card, With this 8th generation, it has only gotten more reliable and more responsive. While the G or Gallery series is meant to be flush mounted on the wall, the C series is a bit more flexible, coming with a center mount stand in almost all of its sizes. The Magic Remote gets its first redesign in a couple of years. It is slimmed down into a square shape instead of more ergonomic, while still retaining all of its Magic cursor functionality. The outside of the TV has remained much the same as previous model years, with the exception of some material texturing on the back of the TV as noted earlier. This means the stand assembly has remained unchanged. Another reason to get excited about this TV is it gets a sizable brightness boost this year, putting it at or above what previous year's flagship TVs could do. Along with that extra brightness comes with more dynamic color and accuracy in that color. For 2025, LG introduces webOS 25. With a focus on AI this year, the TV adapts to your preferences, not only with the content that it suggests, but the individual settings that you would normally have to dig for will be auto-prompted based on your preferences. Using a few selective prompts at the beginning of setup, the new AI feature will figure out which picture setting is best for you. Along with all of these new AI updates, the TV can now discern between users based on voice prompts. So if you say, "I'd like to see YouTube," it'll bring up YouTube, while if your child says, "I'd like to see YouTube," it can bring up YouTube Kids. This TV has 4 HDMI 2.1 variable refresh rate HDMIs, capable of 4K at 144 Hz. Also has licenses to use AMD FreeSync Premium. This of course makes this TV an excellent gaming display. In previous years, putting the TV in game mode was criticized for making the overall brightness dimmer. This year, they have significantly fixed that brightness issue. Overall, this is exactly what I expect from LG. An excellent TV at an excellent price point, has all of the features that people want, need, ask for every year. I have to say this is a great update for 2025. The brightness gains as well as the AI improvements make this a worthy upgrade to the 2024. They're available in all sizes at Electronic Express now. Come and see me, come and get yours.